When you left us, we were rolling into Mthatha Airport, fingers crossed that Graham's plane was able to land and that we could get Zander home to his heavily pregnant wife.
There she is. There's the plane.
Hello. Hello.
Albert?
What are you wearing?
You got cloths on.
You know it's cold there. Well, it was already 20 degrees plus when I left 6 o'clock this morning in Dover. Bye-bye.
Are you handing over to Graham?
No, thank you.
Well, Sander, you stay with you.
Okay, we'll see you now. Thanks, Zander. Cheers. And good luck for Baba, bud. Next time I see you, you'll be a dad.
Standing like this.
So cool. Is you practicing?
Practicing, yeah, every day.
Cool. Cheers, cheers.
Whoa, Ma, where are we going? She said there and back just to see how far it is. Whoa, Pa, why are we going? He said, 'cause we got this time that you're giving our hands. Just to see how far it is. Oh, come on, brother, please. Won't show just how far it is.
You made it.
Made it. Yes. Just second landing attempt this time.
Do they do two now as well?
And the first one was worse than this morning.
We're meant to be wild camping. But it's also like you said to me, 4 degrees maximum.
And 5 centimeters of snow.
But I don't think it's going to be lucky to be camping.
I know, quite lucky.
Yeah, especially you in a throwdown tent. You didn't bring a sleeping bag, eh?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I bought 2 in case.
And blankets.
Anyway, lucky to have you on board for. Oh, it's going to be a fun week, I think. Let's get it. Let's go fetch our trailer.
Oh, how clever are we? You see, before heading off on our airport run, we had dropped our trailer off at Mthatha Suspension Centre, where they were replacing the shock and reinforcing both mounts with gusset plates.
That thing's not going to break again.
No, it won't. I welded it on the side, then I put the gusset on.
And you've used thicker plating now
Yes,
as well.
yes, it is.
Because it was just sitting bolted. It was welded to the.
They deliver welded to that.
Okay. Choo-choo. And it's even, 2-2. Thanks, ladies. Yes. Good job. For me. Thank you. Yes, this makes me happy because we've been looking for these 3 weeks in. It's the first time we're getting to chow flippin' mealies. And they're the white ones, not the sweet corn cuck that we get. So this boy is happy. What are you guys having? And this is also like probably not the thing you want to have when you're going to go wild camp and have to dig a hole. You shouldn't eat and drive. But when you're doing 3 k's an hour, trying to get out of Mthatha, you may as well maximize your time. This has got to be the single cuckest KFC I've ever had. I thought in Mthatha, the home of the chicken, they would nail it.
Oh, well done.
No, man.
Well, the nice thing, if you do sneeze in your hand, you can just put it outside. It'll either freeze off or it will wash off. Affirmative. It is now flippin' cold. Temperatures dropped to 11 degrees.
We are doing the little climb up to Elliot. You can check, not the greatest conditions. Visibility is declining fast. We've got a lot of mist and plenty of rain. The tease of snow is looking more and more probable. Driving is pretty tricky on these roads, and obviously the mist and rain isn't going to help. So full attention, let's get to Rhodes in one piece and let's try and stay on these roads. You guys know I really love driving. Long, dead straight, boring, but cut a line through a mountain and I get so excited. And this is so beautiful, and probably even more so because of the weather. But this is the climb up to Berkeley East, so we're actually going through Berkeley Pass, and it is it's beautiful. I've heard such amazing things about this area, and I know there are like, is it 18 or 19 passes, whatever, that you can do in and around the Rhodes area. So it'd be nice to try and tick a few of those off. So I guess we can do Berkeley Pass and tick that off our little list now. Yeah, we've got to stop regularly with the dogs. It's been a long day for them in the car. So we have little water breaks and let them stretch their legs for a little bit. Otherwise the trip isn't much fun for them, eh? Yeah, this is what irritates me with every South African stop. They either drive past and pitch out their bottles, or they stop here and go, wow, look at this amazing view, let me just tarnish it. It's just honestly something that must change. And I can tell you now, even if there were rubbish bins here, Oaks wouldn't put rubbish in it, would they? Because they'd rather just rubbish the nature. It's irritating. You need to play in a stadium when you've got an arena like that. It almost doesn't look real. It's like you're driving into some artist's landscape. Still got a 64 km/h to go to Alpine Swift to the campsite. Incredible, isn't it? Like, wow. We were meant to get here early today, but you guys already know all the flippin' admin and drama. I actually am quite stoked that we arrived in the dark because I've got no idea what this place looks like. We were meant to be wild camping. We actually are staying in two of the accommodation spots they've got up top, but using the communal kitchen, which is awesome. Because the last thing I felt like doing was doing all of the hard work setting. Was setting up in the pitch darkness at the side of the river. But this is what is such a nice setup with what they've got here. Commit to camping, doesn't work out, you've got some other accommodation options. Should I say cheers? Is that a buffalo? What a beautiful way to wake up in a place like this. Welcome to Rhodes. When we got here last night, pitch dark, you know you're surrounded by mountains, but you've got no idea what the setting looks like. And to be up early this morning and watch the sunrise was just something so flippin' special. It really is an incredible place. I just can't believe that at my nearly 50 years of age, I've never been here before, and I'm glad we're getting to do this in season 3. So at 8 o'clock there was prediction of heavy rain. 11 o'clock there was a call of snow. 8 o'clock has come and gone.
11 o'clock is around the corner and I don't think we're going to see any snow, which is sad because it would have been really amazing to see a white dusting on these mountain tops. But it is pretty nippy, and we are meant to be setting up our camp down at the river. We're going to be wild camping. So while we wait for the wind to die and the weather conditions to improve, we thought great opportunity to get in the Pajero, take a drive there, incredible mountain passes around, and I think literally anywhere you look, you're going to be going, oh my word, it is beautiful. Someplace quite special, I think. It's good to be here.
I know I shouldn't be thinking about season 4 when we still have to finish season 3, but I opened this mountain passes map and I think I could do 31 days in and around Rhodes easily. Just looking at this, we've got like what, 18 passes marked here. I'd love to have done the trip from Rhodes up to Tiffindale, but obviously with the ski resort being closed, that road was being maintained by them, so that's not possible at the moment. And go and do Nordeer's Neck Pass, some of it anyway, because we want to go to Tenahead Lodge. Apparently it is amazing up in the mountains. I'm loving the fact that everyone talks about the Drakensberg, but I think so few people talk about the Eastern Cape Drakensberg, and I think there's gold to be discovered here. If you're a videographer, don't come here, seriously, because you're going to try and plan to drive somewhere like we are, but literally every corner you go through, it's stop, let's film, stop, let's put drone up. So you're just never going to get there, because it's just around every corner is just something that takes your breath away. We've driven past a few little farms in the valley with the river running through it, and I'm kind of like, I could live there, I could live there, I could live there. I mean, obviously we're downplaying it, we're traveling through. There's obviously a lot of hardships, cold weather. This isn't an easy climate to survive in, but I think the value comes in what you're surrounded by, the simplicity of your life. It's waking up every morning and going, oh, life is good. Drove in, I said, you know what I'm expecting is like Sean Connery to come walking out and going, you know, welcome, don't worry, I'm not going to do the accent. It just has that feel. What a special place. Hello Mom, love you. I'm at Tenahead Lodge. Send money. It is cold, 3 degrees, wind chill. It's going to be minus. It's nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We've kind of lost track of time. It's an hour and a half down the mountain. Can you imagine these road conditions in snow? Nature rules. It's not a bumper sticker. Out here, it's just a statement of fact. It's unbelievable how quickly the weather changes.
It's on you, it's in your hair.
It's everywhere.
That's proper snow.
Okay, wait, I want to view. That's snow.
I've never seen snow in South Africa. Love it. I know I was having fun splashing in the rain paddles earlier. Well, it's just got it so much better. Now we're mucking around in snow, baby. It's cool, eh? I was talking to Graham.
Is that baby?
I think we can just end season 3 right here now. Bye-bye, thank you, it was fun. So if you are going to go snow chasing, I think the golden rule is local knowledge. Get their advice, because I promise you they know best. Because what ends up happening is you get stuck out here, and then the lucky lovely farmers in the neighborhood, you've got to put their lives at risk because they come to save your ass. I don't know what it's going to be like when we get down to Rhodes, because our plan was to head to the wild camping spots on the river. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe it's like this when we get down there. Who knows? If you're a weatherman, you don't have a job here, my man. What's cooking good looking?
Lamb stew.
It's the right weather. 2 nights in, Graham, how's the camping going?
Good. This kind of camping. My favourite.
You know what it does? It hits the spot on a cold night.
Yeah, cold night it is, eh? We hadn't had a chance to catch up with owners Hylton and Sunelle. Tending to the flock is a 24/7 commitment. I was warned there was going to be a lot of
Yeah.
What's happening?
So we need to give them their first month inoculations and dosing and check for worms, and because of the summer there's a lot of parasites and things happening. But because they're a month old already, they're going up to the mountain. So now we're just splitting them. We don't have a big farm, so we can't lamb like all the people do in one shot. There's farmers up here that's got 10,000 ewes lambing at one time.
Jeez.
Can you just imagine if they've got twins and triplets and things like that, how many sheep there are? But we can't. So that's why we number our babies as well to see who belongs to who, because I'm the nurse.
Okay.
No, so I have to check every day what's happening and who's dragging, whose ears are looping, and who's looking at snot nose and whatever the story. So this is what we're doing today.
Well, obviously yesterday was cold. That obviously can't be ideal with the babies.
As long as they've got milk, as long as they drink, the moms are looked after, they fed them, they will be fine. They can take temperatures up to minus 15.
No, that's crazy. Yeah.
It is crazy, but not when they're freshly born and when they're too weak to suckle on the mom. So we need to be hands-on when we lamb. We shear, we call it a winter cut, so it's not so short.
Yeah.
So we lose a little bit of the wool, but at least there's some covering on the sheep.
Because it must be so. I mean, it's so unpredictable at the moment.
Yeah, no, you drop everything, and you look after the sheep.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, guests come second then. So sorry, you have to look after yourselves. I mean, you can warm yourselves, but they can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so no, that is, and if they're in the mountain and something happens, and then in the middle of the night we're up there, you're trying to get sheep, you're trying to get them down, but yeah, no, we're learning, and we're still here, and we still love it, and that's
cool.
the story.
Just look at this, man. Everyone's obviously organic, the flipping buzzword, you know. But you look at the water you've got here and the natural grazing and stuff. I mean, this is as good as it gets.
We're learning. I don't think we'll ever stop learning how to raise a sheep and a lamb in a stress-free environment.
Yeah.
Because when you got stresses, then, you know, you can have organics till you're blue in the face, but it's not going to help. Out in the mountain or out on the lands with its mom, happy, not running around, not being stressed out. That's
Life is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this like the nursery?
Yeah.
Because these look tiny.
Some of them were born yesterday. Yeah, some are 2 days old. The newer ones would be in a place closer to home where there's more feed available for the moms to produce milk, and also away from any predators.
Predator,
Yeah.
What's that black lamb? What is that?
That's a Suffolk. So that's the breed that we're sort of moving over to. And the nice thing about having them now is that we can mix them with the other breeds that we've got, the Dormers.
And they're a hardier breed, you see.
Oh yes, yeah. Their lambing is a lot easier. They're prone to give more multiples also. Don't eat as much as the Merinos, in my experience, and easier to manage and easier to farm with.
Baby, what did you just do?
Ate a chocolate.
Okay, this isn't a Weight Watchers confession session. You drove the car with a trailer.
Oh yeah, but I've done that already, and it was
No, on a tar road. You haven't done through cattle grates and stuff.
Down the mountain, you threw me in the deep end, and you didn't put me in 4x4 mode, so I was sliding. Do you not remember that?
Baby, if I threw you in the deep end, there'd be an anchor around your neck. How cool is this campsite? I know we're all kind of going, why are we walking here when we know the one we want to stay at? Just to see how far it is from the one campsite to the other. That willow tree is freaking beautiful what they've done there. But this is nicely sheltered here. And there's a river. I'm happy. What I love, the willow tree's fallen over, and instead of going and chopping it down or removing it or using it as firewood, they've actually used it as part of the character that makes this river campsite so special. It really is awesome. When I say wild camping, yes, it's wild. But if you want to walk the 50 meters to the ablutions, you do have that. If you want to set up in the normal campsite, you do have that. If it pours with rain or snow comes in, you can then go and check into the normal accommodation. I think they've really got all the bases covered with it. But this makes me happy because, yeah, we're nearly the end of the trip. We want to wild camp a little bit more, and this spot is amazing. And there used to be a timer just to see how far it is when Elise was hands-on. Get to a campsite, helping me set up.
So I've learned that you can train someone at 50.
Not she just looks at trees or sits at the river, eats her apple. It's amazing how things change, eh?
Sit here and eat my apple, river, tree. He'll just do all the work. I've trained him well.
Amazing. Another incredible camp spot, and this is where we're meant to be for the last 2 nights. But I'm not even going to complain about it. I think we've been so blessed to have had the dramatic, crazy, mad weather we had yesterday, to see the snow, and then knowing that today was going to be a perfect day. So I'm so stoked to be sitting here listening to this. Is there a better sound? What a spot. The only thing that could make this better is if I was drinking a real beer.
this season has just been absolutely on another level in terms of incredible places that we've got to explore. And here's another one. But I did feel like I was getting judged by the sheep on the hill. Bad, bad, crazy. Can you hear that? Exactly. Never thought I'd be so excited to hear the soundtrack of Tom. It was a long day on the road today, and it's awesome to be at the Shire.